outside. We want you back here at 11 o'clock. Make sure when you leave the band hall after rehearsal that the sousaphone is ready to be loaded on the bus, that the percussion equipment is ready to be loaded on the bus. Make sure that you bring your luggage and your uniform. Now, you think my little princess got a $125 fine for chewing gum and candy? Show up late. Now just imagine what this is gonna be. Just take a second. Because we got to have everybody on the same page. We don't want your money, baby. We don't want you to just want to do right. So I'm gonna reduce it to $124.99. Our rehearsals off previous rehearsals. Of course, there are some fundamental things that must take place in a rehearsal for us, warming up, tuning up, addressing certain performance topics such as articulation, technical facilities, things of that sort. But rehearsal planning for the Alcorn State University Band is always a perpetual process. We tend to build off the previous rehearsals. Myself and the staff, we sit down, we conceptualize what we're going to do for us the 0 quarter, for us the field shows, for us the 5th quarter. We delegate certain authorities to our directors and student staff. And we hope that Saturday, everything comes out fine. But in closing, we build off each previous rehearsal. We incorporate some core things into our rehearsals that must take place. We give staff and students some responsibilities and it comes together on Saturday.
As far as arranging the music, you know, it's all in the arranger. It's all in the person that's creating it. You got to have a feel for your band, your instrumentation, and you know where you want to go with things. And voicing is really key. You know, I was fortunate enough to learn the game from some guys that really put it down in the band world. The late great Cornell Knighton, Lawrence Jackson. I studied under Dr. Quincy Hilliard, famous black composer. You know, and several other guys out there as well. And I mean, it's really all in what you're trying to relay. You know, it's kind of like a message. It's also with arranging. You know, getting back to talking about your band. You know, with the Alcorn State University Band. You know, we got kids from all walks of life. You know, I'm not gonna say we have the greatest musicians. I'm not gonna say we have you know, musicians of lesser quality. But you know, we got a variety of musicians and band members. So it's kind of like you want to pull as much as you can out of them. So I try to challenge them on the music and try to give them something that they could take out of, you know, me teaching it and the music itself, you know, to help them improve as musicians. And you know, and like I said, you know, it's all about emotion and feeling. You know, you want the crowd, you want the audience to feel what you're trying to relate. You know, music is a lot with emotion. So, you know, I think arranging is very important in the collegiate band. We've been going really good the last few years. Myself and another assistant band director, and I see big improvements from our ensemble, from our band, and I know that in years to come we're gonna continue to push the envelope and some of the music that we're playing, and you know, try to get some different things out there, you know. So yeah.
And 1 and 2 and
lot of the pop tunes or the ratchet tunes, I try to emulate what the performer does or how they go about their music. My whole goal is to, or at least try to, when the band is playing a song, that you can actually see the performer performing that song, but it's just the band in front of you. We all know, since we're at the game, and you hear a song, music has the ability to challenge emotions. It can, when you're sad, you listen to sad music. When you're happy, you listen to good music. When you're trying to get in that mood, especially with the football team, I listen to music that will amp them up. Will get them ready for the game or to do something at the game. So, as an arranger, I try to make sure that the song first is just understandable to the audience or to the listener, and to make sure that it has enough in there to challenge that emotion so we can get from point A to point B, whether it's to cheer the football team on or to get the crowd going, or just to play something at the other band, just to keep the rivalry going. Just like each song that I write, it usually has a purpose. I can pass out something short at band camp just to get the kids riled up. I'll pass out a tune that they've been asking for all summer just to get the band and the crowd riled up. It's a tedious process, but it's all for the better good of the band.
Drums, please.
Preparation for any particular game or performance or anything, it goes back well before the night before or even the week before. Preparation to march into a game full of fans and screaming students, it goes back to band camp when the bonds are formed and the relationships are solidified. Like my mentor and band director, Dr. Isaac Griggs, always said, prior preparation prevents poor performance. I prepare for the little the same way I prepare for the big. Intensity, pride, and feeling is what I stress when shedding and establishing relationships with my freshmen. Also with preparing, it must be done correct in order to see results. You don't want to have a focal practice on A, B, and C when you should be incorporating 1, 2, and 3. You must have the know-how and the show-how, all while looking good while doing it.
As a former member of the band and a graduate of Alcorn State, I like to have the opportunity to be able to bring some consistency and tradition to the drum line. But as well, I want to keep an open mind of being innovative. The drum game has changed so much over the last 20 years. It's very important that the kids have some type of input on trying to be relevant in today's game. My job is to make sure that we stay in the lane of Alcorn State University for the things that have been paid before them, and as for myself as well. So I love my job. I love working with these men and women of the drum lines, and I love giving back to my University of Alcorn State.
Be the student director for the Alcorn State Sounds of Dyn-O-Mite. It's a great feeling. I'm on a staff with many talented individuals, and we all come together and we put our ideas together to make the band a greater band, a better band. And it's a great feeling. It's helping me thrive towards being a band director for my own band, and they just really push me and mold me to do the things that they're doing. And this is a great feeling. It's a great feeling to be a student director for the Alcorn State University Sounds of Dyn-O-Mite. My duties as student director, rehearse the band and things of that nature. Basically, it's like I'm a little protege, like I'm a little director under them. You know, when the staff need help with printing music or anything, you know, they come to me and I get it done for them. All the small things to make the band work.
My name is Kid Thompson. I'm a music major from Memphis, Tennessee, and I play piccolo. I enjoy being a member of the Sounds of Dyn-O-Mite marching band because I've learned various lessons on self-discipline, responsibility, and time management, all while having fun getting my education in track.
Of the band here at Alcorn State University has not only made me a better leader, being section leader this year has allowed me an opportunity to work with people and develop my communication skills. Not only developing my communication skills, it's also allowed me a chance to just acquire more friends and fellowship more with other students here at the university.
Being a part of the Alcorn marching band, Sounds of Dyn-O-Mite, it showed me what family meant. It's a home away from home. It's like an extended family. I know if I need something, literally anybody is only a text or a call away. It's a really good experience.
Alcorn State University marching band is very, very bright. We can't acknowledge the present and the future without, of course, acknowledging our past. I was fortunate enough my first couple of years to study under the maestro, Mr. Samuel Griffin, retired band director at Alcorn State University. He laid down the foundation. He really built this program. You know, you think about strong and great bands of the past. You know, you think about the Alcorn band under Mr. Samuel Griffin. So I was able to pick his brain and just basically just acknowledge him at the same time. Just you know, let him know that the band is in good hands. So I think moving forward, we're going to continue to use some of his foundational values and some of the concepts and things that he instilled in the program, and we're just going to try to take it to the next level. As somebody always say, you know, we're not trying to invent the wheel, we're just trying to put 20s on it.
Thank you.